Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. Today, another in my Let's Say series of videos intended to help you pronounce those awkward team and league names in countries you may not have encountered before. Today we're looking at Switzerland, which is going to be an interesting one because Switzerland has not 1, 2, or 3 official languages, but 4. And I'd like to apologize here that I won't be actually dealing with all 4 of them today. I found not enough resources on the web to allow me to come to a level of comfort that I would be okay with putting into a recording. So Romansh, unfortunately, is going to be left out for this. But I will be including as much German, French, and Italian as possible. I'll be using German as the default form only because German is one of my comfortable languages. I can't guarantee to be able to say things as Swiss Germans do because they change things quite a lot. But I'll give it my best effort. Let's get to it. Don't click the stop recording. I did that earlier. Don't click the stop recording button. I remember I need to go over to here. Haha! I know that was invisible to you, but to me I had to switch from OBS. Anyway, it's kind of it doesn't really matter. We have the Raiffeisen Super League. Raiffeisen is just a sponsor, so feel free to leave it out when you're pronouncing it. Just say Super League. You'll find that a lot of things in Switzerland are named in English because then you avoid the entire question of what language you're going to put the team name in. I'm going with Basel, because it's spelled in the German sense. So the first one is Basel. If you want to pronounce it Frenchly, in French, in a French manner, Frenchly, Bâle. In Italian, Basilea, and French is Bâle. But we're going with Basel. The next one is FC Zürich. That's a fun one. FC Zürich. The next, Grasshoppers. Pretty much what it says on the tin. In the next one, I'm going with the French name as the base because it's a French-speaking area. Lausanne. There is also Lausanne and Lausanne, which are the German and Italian ways of saying it, but I think you'd most often encounter this as Lausanne. This one, again, is encountered only in Italian. There's an ancient German name, but nobody uses it. Lugano. Luzern. Now, Luzern, or FC Luzern, is a notably German spelling of the town of Lucerne, which is a French-speaking area to some degree. So you would be, I think, well advised to keep this one as FC Luzern, the German pronunciation, because they've gone to the trouble of writing it in the German style. The next one, in the other sense, I will go with the French pronunciation because that's how it's spelled. The French pronunciation is Sion. The Italians call it Seduno, and the Germans call it Sitten. So I think Sion is definitely more applicable here. So FC Sion. St. Gallen. I'm giving you the German pronunciation there because neither of the French or Italian pronunciations have en on the end. So St. Gallen. It's also Saint Gall in French and San Gallo in Italian. The next one's easy. Thun. There you go. And the next one is really interesting. It's actually young boys It's the English word, but it's more often called IP, which is short for the initials YB, except that they use E instead of Y, which is a much longer word. Like it would be YP, which is kind of weird and hard to say. So instead, just say IP. There you go, IP. Let's go down to the next league. This is going to be a long video for Let's Say, but I can't help that. It's Switzerland. The next one is the Challenge League. It's sponsored by a website. Aarau. Aarau. This is a tricky one. Aarau. I mean, if you want to just say it as a German would say it, Aarau. No problem. But there's Swiss German is a little different, and ow becomes ow. 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 So it's Aarau, I think. Chiasso. Chiasso. Another Italian team, no problem pronouncing it just in the Italian manner. Chiasso. Although locals who speak Lombard will pronounce it as Chas. Chas. FC Wil. FC Wil. Neuchâtel Xamax. Neuchâtel Xamax. There are no other pronunciations for this. Xamax comes from the nickname of one of their greatest players, whose name was Max, and for some reason who was called therefore Xamax. He had his name backwards in front of his name. I don't know why. But anyway, Xamax. Neuchâtel Xamax. Rapperswil. 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 There's a good one. Schaffhausen. Schaffhausen. That's just a straight German way to say it. I'm led by a mysterious little tiny piece of information to believe that the Swiss local way to say it is Schaffhausen. Schaffhausen. They lose the N off the end, I'm pretty sure of that one, but the ow changes to ö, I think. That was just a tantalizing little piece of information I found, but I thought it was interesting. Servette. No question that that's pronounced in the French way. Servette. There's no alternate pronunciations that I'm able to find. Vaduz. Vaduz. Alright, Vaduz. Winterthur. Winterthur. I meant to say on Vaduz as well that is actually in Liechtenstein and not in Switzerland, so it's kind of an interesting little club, but Vaduz. And lastly, we have one I'm not at all sure of, but I'm going to give it to you anyway as I heard it, spoken by an alleged Swiss German. And what I heard came very close to Wohlen. Not Wohlen, as I'd expect in German, but almost a mix between V and W. Wohlen. Anyway, I hope that's come to be of some use to you and of some interest. If you found it useful or valuable, please drop a like, hit subscribe, hit me up on Patreon if that's your thing. I hope you're having a great day, and take care.